the conscious mind and the subconscious mind have something to do with how we think, to how we react, to how we perform. We have the conscious mind,
Hey
which
guys,
is the
this is
reason,
Mauro. Welcome
logic
to
part
my
of the
channel,
brain,
Arise, where
which
sports
is the part
psychology
that
is applied
you use when
universally.
you're consciously doing something, when you're awake, and
Remember
and
that
you
time
know that
when
you're
you were
doing
trying to
something. Let's say
learn
when you know that
something,
you're driving, or you know
you were
how
probably
you're
trying
playing
to learn
football, or whatever it is.
how
And then
to
you have the
how to
subconscious mind, which is the
throw
one that stores, is the
fastball and
storage
baseball. You were
and
probably
control of the emotions.
practicing basketball. You
Now,
were probably
if you
playing
have seen on other of my
soccer,
videos, I talk
something that you
about
were doing in sport
visualizations.
or
I
probably in
I talk
school
about
or work.
mental imagery.
And
It can be
if
anything
there
that
is
has
one
that is
specific
related
thing that you wanted to learn,
to
let's say that you
mental
wanted to
images. It
become
could
a
be
really good
meditation.
basketball
It could
player.
be
So you
yoga.
go out there
Anything,
and you start
where you're gonna be seeing
throwing the
mental
ball in the
images
basket and trying to doing it
works
over and
really
over
good
and
when you're
practicing.
learning something, when you
But
in
you
anything that
think
you perform.
that you're
Why?
not, even though you're dedicating
The
hours
conscious
to
mind,
it,
which is the reason and
for a long
the
time,
reason
you're
and
still
logical
not
part of our brain,
improving, you're not
that's
moving
that
forward as
part is the
fast
part that when you say,
as-
okay,
as you
I'm gonna
want
close
to.
my eyes and I want to imagine myself,
And
many times you
wonder
trying to make as many baskets as possible. So you just close your eyes and you see yourself,
one
throwing
thing
that
that we
ball
have
and
to
making the
understand
basket, and you
is,
grab it again and you do it again and you do it again.
when
And you can
when
do it
we-
100 times,
when
but
we're
when you go out there
trying
and play,
to
things
learn
just don't happen,
something,
and they just
pretty
don't
much
turn out that
anything,
way.
and whenever anything
So
that we do,
that's a conscious mind working. You have the subconscious mind, where it's a part that controls the emotions. If you don't have, if you don't click, if there is not a connection between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, when you're practicing something, when you're visualizing, things are gonna work out. Meaning, when you visualize, when you have mental imagery, when you do meditation or whatever you do mentally, if there are no emotions involved, it's not gonna happen. Your body's not gonna feel it. It's not gonna become familiar with it. It's not gonna learn how to do it. When it's just logical part, when it's just a conscious mind seeing you throwing that ball, making the basket, coming back, and it's pretty much like watching a movie that you're not even interested. Like saying, I'm here at the movie theater watching this just because my girlfriend wanted to see it. See? But if instead you have the feeling, you get the sensation when you're gonna throw the ball, how you wanna get to feel that ball in your hands, and you have to feel how you're concentrating, and how you wanna be moving smooth, and you wanna see that ball moving on the air, probably spinning a little bit, getting close to the basket. I mean, you have to feel all that in order for your mind to really relate to it, memorize it, make it work, shape it in your subconscious mind. So when you go out there and play, your body literally, when you do it in your mind, with you see it and you feel it. When there are emotions involved, it's not just a visual thing, but there are also emotions involved. The mind doesn't really know. The mind doesn't know if it's real or not, if you're actually in front of the basket doing it, or you just lying down in your bed, probably closing your eyes and practicing that in your mind. But the body feels it. That's why it records it gets the feeling, and it records the feeling in your subconscious mind. And when you go out there and practice, the body says, oh, we're gonna do this thing again. Okay, boom, I've been here before, been there, done that. So that's why it works better. That's the only way you are gonna be able to change. Let's say let's look for something different. Let's say that you want to change a belief. The only way you can change that belief is if there are emotions involved. When you're looking at yourself doing something different, when you want to change something, when you want to learn something new, when you want anything that you want to do, and you practice visualization before that's why it makes it easier, because your body is literally working on it. It doesn't know if it's real. It doesn't know that it's not real. It feels like it's real. So he's been, again, I've been there and I done that, and he just goes back to, okay, ready, let's do it again. So that's a very important thing that you have to focus on when you're focusing on learning something, when you're focusing on changing something, when there is something that you need to do and you really need to practice it, there is a visualization, mental imagery is what's going to help you. It's there is one reason why Olympians athletes do it. There is a reason why Tiger Woods, Novak Djokovic. I mean, there are plenty of athletes that do it every single day, and it's a big part. It's a big part of their game. It's a big part of their training. If you're having problems, for example, if you have problems with the anger management, let's say something like that, you get mad or you get nervous or whatever, this is something that can help you too. You gotta sit down and visualize looking at yourself. Okay, this is how I want to react when things go wrong, and you look at yourself reacting. You're calm, you're centered, you're powerful, and you're ready, and your behavior is gonna be like that, and I'm gonna move like this, and I'm gonna talk like that, and I'm gonna look like this, and everything. So your image, you have to look at your image, and you have to look at yourself powerful, and that's what's going to change it. That's the same thing that you're going to apply anything that you're going to do. It has to be a very clear, detailed image of what you want to do and how you want to do it, but it's got to have the emotions connected with what you're saying in your brain, because otherwise it's not going to work. Okay. All right, guys, I hope it works. Let me know. I hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions, any suggestions, and I'll see you next time.